So this is the next video for the NeoPixel WS2812 LED drivers, RGB driver. So this is the little 12F1822 PIC, and I've added a pot here for demonstration purposes and also a jumper so you can select two different modes, and it's driving this strip of 30 LEDs which you can see across the bottom of my monitor. I've got it adjusted for like 25% brightness, so I'll just turn that off. So I've now got it configured to run from the pot. So if I try and get all the screen in, so if I turn the pot, this is a 0 to 5 volt pot, so if I turn it one way or then the other, you can see that the LEDs just light up in this nice green blue bar graph. So 2.5 volts is approximately the middle, so you could connect that directly to a current sensor, for instance, and you would have an instant, very fast responding gauge there, which would give assist in one direction and regen in the other. So that would be very easy to do. Or you can drive it from the OBDIIC&C. So if I take this jumper off now, that swaps the mode to the joystick on the OBDIIC&C. So if you'll see, if I press the joystick one way, get the green, and if I press it the other way, I get the blue. Now I haven't got it scaled quite perfectly, there's a couple of LEDs missing on the end, but you get the gist of it. So green one way, proportional control, and as I say, blue the other, and this is adjusted to about 25% maximum brightness, and this is running from the serial data being output from the OBDIIC&C. So again, we could have the OBDIIC&C outputting amps, and obviously this changing appropriately, or by the joystick, whatever. So you can see now that we've got this little gadget working. So these are, I think this is the way forward. These are slightly wider space than the ones I've ordered, so you can get ones that are like twice as close as this. These are 60 per meter. I think I've ordered 144 or something like that per meter. Anyway, you saw from my previous post. So the next lot I'll get will be sort of like a third of the length with the same amount of LEDs. So that'll be nice and compact, so you'll have a very nice bright visual display that you can fiddle around with. So I've given it two modes at the moment, just using this single jumper. But again, the programming really and the sort of variation in display is really just down to how clever we are with the program. This will drive 30 LEDs quite happily. There's not a massive amount of RAM left in this particular PIC that I'm using, the 12F1822. It's only got 128 bytes of RAM. We can get a 12F1840, and that has 256 bytes, so you could drive twice as many LEDs with that. The reason I'm only driving 30 is because it gives like total flexibility, because we can use it every colour. So each colour is represented by a byte. So each LED takes 3 bytes, because we've got red, green and blue, and they're a variable level from 0 to 255. So each byte contains red, green or blue information, so we need 3 bytes for each LED, so that's like 90 bytes to store the information for each of those LEDs. If we didn't want to be as sophisticated as that and give so much flexibility, then we could chop that down a bit. But I think it's quite nice to have that flexibility, so we can have whatever colours we like. So as we say, we can have the green, and you know, if you get to warp 9, it could all go red or whatever we want to do. Basically, it's the world is our lobster now, and we just need to integrate it. So yeah, somebody suggested putting it around the binnacle in the car, and that's a good idea. I mean, there's lots of places these could be placed, and it's all down to your ingenuity.